is what I'm saying. Or more than a week, I guess. It's all kind of running together. There are really just 2 points in time for me right now. Before Coy died, and after. There's this itching deep inside my muscles. It's been there for hours and hours, and it makes me want to snarl and snap at things like an Acarcian saber rat. I want long, sharp teeth. I want fangs I can bear to tell everyone around me right now to get the hell away from me. Instead, I'm on a spaceport called PAL. Its official name is Palaxindrome Daxardian, but pretty much no one wants to say that more than once, so everyone just calls it PAL. As in buddy, as in friend, as in I'll bump into someone and they'll apologize to me. It's that kind of place. Which doesn't really sound like something to complain about, except that my head right now is filled with this primal, from-the-gut screaming, and all the politeness around me just makes it louder. I'm too aware of the anger radiating off my skin. Is there a spaceport somewhere where no one talks and everyone gets around by shoving and using their elbows? Maybe that's the place I should have gone to. I didn't choose PAL, though. And I only have to stay here long enough to find the person Hellmonkey and I are looking for and then bug out. I've got business on Apex that can't wait. I shift in my seat, trying to see if there's a way to sit in the goddamned thing without getting a blunted stab in the back. Who the hell made this thing anyway? Or better yet, who bought it and set it outside of a spaceport cantina like they thought it'd be great fucking relaxation? I catch Hellmonkey watching me from across the little metal table between us, his eyebrows way up near his hairline. You okay over there? Sure. I try to sound casual, but it comes out like a growl. Who doesn't love the feeling of being skewered to death very, very slowly? Your contact is going to be here, right? He nods and leans back, totally relaxed, looking like someone who hasn't been attacked by furniture his entire life. What must that be like? They'll be here. It's early yet. I told them to meet us on the 12, and we're still 10 minutes out from that. 10 minutes. Hand to the stars, it sounds like he said 10 hours. I squirm and try not to let my gaze drift over to the big display of media feeds streaming silently on the wall beside the cantina. Edgar Voles is expected to land on the kingship within the hour. His world cruiser has already been spotted in the Apex system, gliding victoriously home, and dozens of correspondents surrounded by 3 times as many camera drones are swarming the kingship hangars, waiting to get the first glorious shot of the so-called winner of the crownchase, the new emperor of the United Sovereign Empire. My face twists with disgust, and I taste sourness and bile on my tongue. And you're sure about them? I ask. They can get us what we need? Because the work Drin is doing is not going to be enough. They're good, I promise. They've come through for me several times. Alyssa. His hand lands on mine where it rests on the table, heavy and warm as a magna clamp. It's solid enough that I still and bring my eyes back over to his. It'll work. You just need to be a little patient. I turn my hand underneath his so we're palm to palm and my fingertips curl against the underside of his wrist. Me? Patient? You must be new here. His lips quirk a little, just for a second, but his expression sobers quickly. You still want to go through with this? I stiffen, and my mouth pinches into a thin line. I don't take my hand back, but I ball it into a fist under his grip. You know I do. If there'd been any way for us to overtake Edgar before he reached the kingship, I'd have a blaster shoved right up against his stupid head already. He drops his gaze to the table, and his words come out slow and careful. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't think he deserves it. Good, because he definitely does. And you know how I feel about the Voles family. A bunch of manipulative shitheels, the whole lot of them. But whether this plan is the plan, though? Nuh-uh. It's the only plan. I scoop my hand out and over his, squeezing my fingers tight around his knuckles. He doesn't get to keep the throne. He doesn't get to play emperor. He doesn't get to sit up there on high and make decisions.